Are you frustrated because success feels impossible? No matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you grind, no matter how hard you strive, no matter how hard you do this or that, success seems like it's so far out of reach. It seems like nothing's impossible, nothing's possible. What if I told you today that the real problem isn't what you're doing? It's not about how hard you're working. It's not about this little technique, this or that. Most of us, we focus on how much we grind. We focus on all of this. We focus on every single thing besides this one thing that keeps us stuck. This one thing that stops us from having exponential growth. This one little thing that nobody talks about, that goes unmentioned in everything we do. People always focus on the tactics, the tips, the strategies, the bottom layer of everything of how to do something. But they don't talk about the one most important thing that will dictate whether you succeed or whether you fail. This one thing I have realized in my life is the most important factor. A, as a believer, and B, as somebody who strives to be the best in anything I do. This one thing is gratitude. It's gratitude. You're like, what in the world is this? Gratitude. Gratitude changes your perspective. With gratitude, instead of focusing on what you don't have, what you currently can't achieve, what you currently can't do, focusing on all the negatives, gratitude is that one little missing piece where instead of focusing on the negative, you focus on the positive. Focus on what you do have, what you can manage, what you will do. You're grateful for everything you have. The definition I have for gratitude, it's a state of being. It's a state of being where you express heartfelt, meaning it's straight from the heart. It's like, wow, joy for everything God has blessed you with. It's this state of being where everything you have, like, God, I'm so thankful for the amazing camera I have. God, I'm so thankful for all this equipment that I'm able to buy that without even having to think about it. God, I'm so grateful for the position you have put me in. There's so many benefits of gratitude, but even before we get into all the benefits and how to apply this in your life, let's talk about what it's really costing you. What it's costing you to think negative, to not live in a state of gratitude. Number one, it's like a scarcity mindset. You're always focused on the negative. You're always focused on what's missing. When you're focused on what's missing all the time, you fall into frustration, you fall into the comparison trap where you're comparing yourself to other people instead of your life, which God has tremendously blessed you with. You get anxiety because you're like, oh, this person has that, this person has that. You always think the grass is greener on the other side when in reality it's never the case. Gratitude is the attitude. Another thing that people fall into when they don't have gratitude, this is the cost of not having gratitude, is you miss opportunities. Some people, I've heard that there's a story, acres of diamonds. This person, because he did not mind where he was, he looked at other people's, he's like, oh, I don't have that, I don't have that. He looked at other people's lands, other people's opportunities, and he thought the money was located there. He thought the diamonds would be over there. So he didn't even take value in what land he had. Comes to find out, when he sold the land for dirt cheap, another farmer came in, looked at that piece of land, and found out this was one of the biggest landmines ever. When you try to compare yourself, when you try to look into other people's fields and see, oh, they have this or they have that, you don't realize the behind the scenes, the places where you see all of the work that it took to get there, all the heartache, everything. This is why it's so important to focus on what you have currently, the skills you have, the resources you have, the family you have, the people in your lives, everything God has blessed you with currently, because that one thing will completely shift your life around. Another thing, lack of gratitude, the cost of not having gratitude. Broken relationships. In business, relationships are everything. When you're not grateful for the relationships you have with the people, you overlook the people. You don't realize this one seed and what it could turn out to be. You treat people like absolute crap. Why? Because you don't understand the importance of gratitude. You don't understand the importance of a seed and how it germinates over time. This is what happens when you treat people like absolute, like they don't mean anything. What happens over time is that you don't mean anything. God will not give you what you ask for when you treat people like absolute crap. Now, those are all the costs that come with not having gratitude. Like the main thing is, okay, so now we know what happens if we don't have gratitude. Recognize what you have. Take a moment, breathe, look at everything you have. God has blessed me with amazing health. God has blessed me with an amazing family. God has blessed me air, a car, a job. Take a moment and give thanks. Just recognize. Don't even give thanks. Just recognize that, hey, God, you've given me so much. You've given me this opportunity to even watch YouTube videos. Just being in gratitude. It just belongs to, okay, gratitude begins with recognizing what you already have. King Solomon talks about this in Proverbs 3:9. Honor the Lord with your wealth. Honor the Lord with your wealth. Recognize what you have. Give thanks to what you have. It'll unlock the ability to receive more. Honor the Lord with your wealth. You honor the Lord with everything. First of all, it's like a two-way street. God, thank you for everything you have given me. When you have a kid and your kid is grateful for every single thing he's given and everything he's going to continue to receive, everything he's been given, you're going to want to bless that kid more. You're going to be like, here, take more, take more, take more. But then there's other circumstances where they're so snotty, I don't like, blah, 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 blah. You don't want to give them more. Take the moment and give thanks to what you have. Seriously, just take a look around and give thanks. The second thing is recognize. Second thing is reflect. Reflect. Take 10 minutes every single day. Ask yourself, what went well today? What did I learn today? What am I grateful for today? Reflecting is setting aside time in a day where you can step away, give honor, give thanks for a win, big or small, even a lesson that you learned. Honestly, this is the cheat code right here. Give thanks, give gratitude to things you still haven't received. This is the cheat code. Give thanks to things you have not even received. Guess what's going to happen when you already give thanks? Hey, God, I'm so grateful that it's already done. Thank you for this. Guess what's going to happen? Those things are already going to get done. You know why? Be, do, have. Be, do, and have. If you want to have something, be the person who can do the thing and can have what they want. Imagine this, you're already giving thanks for something that you don't have yet, already giving thanks in a way that you already have it. So you're operating in a way where you're doing something as if you already have it. That is a cheat code. Be, do, have, give. I'm telling you, just spend 10 minutes a day in the morning, give thanks for what you have. Next thing, rejoice. Celebrate. Celebrate small things, celebrate big things. Each day celebrate. Go get some food. Hey God, thank you for this food. Thank you for everything you do in my life. You're just so amazing. Thank you for it all, God. Just every single blessing. Anytime a deal comes through, thank you. Just take a little second. Give rejoice. Be like, hey, thank you so God. Thank you so much, God, for this thing that I've been praying for, and it's already done. It's already done. Thank you so much for it. I'm telling you, this one thing of having gratitude will change everything. Rejoice. Recognize. Reflect. Rejoice. Recognize what you have. Sit down. Write down what went well. Write down what lessons you've learned for the day. Write down what you're expecting to happen that day. Rejoice. Thank you, God. Thank you as it's already done. Thank you for everything you do in my life. Thank you for the new opportunities you unlock when everybody says no. Thank you for opening the doors that nobody else can open. If you apply these principles in your life, you will be a higher energy person. People will want to be around you more. Gratitude is the attitude that unlocks the secret to living an abundant, filled life. Take a moment right now. Step away from everything. Give thanks to God. Give thanks for everything He's given you. Give thanks for the partnerships you have. Give thanks for the amazing job you have. Give thanks for the job that you don't have yet that you're expecting to receive. Give thanks to it all. Give thanks for the amazing friendships you have. Give thanks to the amazing business opportunities. Give more thanks. I just want to say, stay blessed by the best, and I'll catch you guys on the next.